for anyone who is watching this after I post this. Or after I post this to my YouTube channel after this isn't actually going to be live. Just, there's going to be a good boring portion of this. And, unless anybody hops on at some point here, I'm not going to continue being live. So, hey, I mean, even if somebody starts, like, spamming stuff, that'll be cool. Just to have somebody watching. Oh, hello, sister. Yep. Oh, Jacob. What's up, Jacob? How's it going? Not much. How about you, Jacob? Anybody have any questions? Don't know what to ask right now, I guess. Okay, good to hear. Talk about Ohio, please. What do you want to know about Ohio? Obama. Thank you. I agree. Oh no. Goodness. I dropped the phone. Knock, knock. Who's there? Who's there? Hey, what's up, Fish and Create? How's it going, man? Good to see ya. Good to see that we got some people watching here tonight. Dragon. No. Nope. Nope. Isaac, is that you? Is that you, Isaac? Because I'm not going there, man. I'm not going to finish the joke. Don't worry, Jacob. I hope he doesn't do that. Isaac, please don't do that. Okay. Anybody else want to say anything? Just throw some random stuff in the chat. Also, chef shirt. Yes. Is I know what you mean. Yep, CEF. Yep, this is a CEF shirt. But if yes, cheese. If anybody wants to, what's my favorite ice cream flavor? Yeah, it's cheese. Okay, Jacob has a real question. What is the plan for early ice? So, where I live here in this area, we have on some of the lakes anywhere from about 3 to 5 inches of ice. So my game plan with that is to basically, I'm kind of going to do something a little bit different for my ice fishing this year. Instead of doing your more typical tip-up approach, I'm going to primarily just, I'm going to try running bigger live bait because I'm just going to I just want to catch bigger fish. He likes Winona, Minnesota. Don't go there. Okay, Isaac uses tip downs. Yeah, I prefer tip ups personally, but I don't honestly know the difference because I've never used a tip down before. Anybody else use tip downs? If so, what are your guys' opinions on tip downs? I guess I prefer the tip ups, but yeah, what I'm gonna probably do for my tip up setup this year is I'm gonna shy away from using like your more traditional wire leaders, and I'm gonna try fluorocarbon this year. It's not for like stealth reasons necessarily. It's more just for, I think, being that I know how to tie my own leaders, I think I just feel more confident. Alright, Jacob says, he's gonna try to, oh, I lost Jacob's comment there, but, I do use wax worms for panfish. I don't really use them for, anything else, but I don't really fish for much other than panfish and northerns, but I have caught bass on waxworms also, so there's no saying that you can't just fish for stuff like bluegills and crappies with them. So waxworms are good. Really, really easy bait to catch fish on. It's just kind of a tried and true bait. So yeah. Jacob likes tip downs for perch and crappie, but not for larger fish. Yeah. What is a tip down exactly? Is it like, or is there a rod like attached to it? Is it kind of similar to like a automatic fisherman kind of thing? Is that like what it is, or is it just kind of like a hybrid between a tip up and a automatic fisherman? Look it up. Okay, I will. I will at some point, Isaac. Yeah. If any of you guys have any friends that you think might enjoy this, make sure to share this with them, because we'll get some. Oh, okay. It holds your rod off. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so it tips down. Okay, gotcha. Yo, what's up, Danny? How's it going, man? Good to see you on here, dude. Yo, Isaac. Not much, Danny. I'm just doing this little live stream here. Glad to see you on here. Okay. So basically, for everybody just hopping on now, we're talking about tip downs and stuff, and the difference between tip ups and tip downs, and just overall ice fishing stuff. We're just gonna. I'm not 100% sure how long I'm gonna do this. I guess I'm just gonna kind of stay on here, however long I have people talking in the chat and asking questions, and we still have people watching. So glad to see that there's some people watching, and yeah, just if anybody has any questions, just keep throwing them in the chat there, and I'll see if I can answer them. I'm by no means a professional. No, I have not been ice fishing yet, but the lakes around me have about 3 to 5 inches of ice. So I will be very soon, but the only reason I haven't yet is because on our K-Drill ice auger, we sent in the blades to get sharpened, and so those are coming back actually, I think, on Monday. So I should be ice fishing actually pretty dang soon here. Like the lake, like that's very close to my house, there's already been some people out there ice fishing. So I've seen a lot of people out ice fishing lately. I just haven't been able to quite get out and do it myself yet. But anybody else been out, or anybody been out ice fishing that's watching here? Or when will you get an Instagram account? So as of right now, I'm watching this, or I'm doing this on my mom's phone, actually. So I don't have a phone of my own. So I am getting a phone pretty soon here. So I will get Instagram whenever I have my own phone. So yeah, I saw also just before Fishing Create asked that question, I saw that Danny said that the ice is still thin enough for the shot, or to shoot with a shotgun. Sorry, I missed your comment, Jacob. What was that again? You want to retype that? I saw something about walleyes. I'm not 100% sure. But try heading out the moment you can. The walleyes are currently on fire from what I hear. Also, the crappies have been really firing. Yeah, I'll definitely get out soon. Yeah, it was very nice out today. My sister is asking what happened to my mullet. I shaved it. I don't got the mullet anymore. Said bye-bye to that. It was tickling the back of my neck a little too much. So there's your explanation to that. But yeah. It was it's warm weather lately, so that might not be a very good thing for ice fishing and stuff, but I know there's still some very, very hardcore muskie fishermen that are still out right now, including Eli, who you might have seen in a couple of my videos. He's still out fishing and stuff, so yeah, he actually caught a muskie not too long ago. Plans for new baits. When might the next release be? I am not sure, Jacob. I am working on quite a few prototypes, but it's just kind of, I'm just going to see what happens with it. Today's Angler. Today's Angler is awesome. I love Today's Angler. I've actually ran into Robbie a couple times at like some boat landings and stuff. He's a really cool guy, so yeah, it's a cool guy. Actually, good old Eli, who you guys have seen in the videos, he's been fishing with Robbie before. So, yep, there's my dad. There's Bigfoot in the... Okay, there's that. Anybody else got any questions or anything? Yeah, he does some interesting stuff. Yeah, well, hey Keegan, how's it going? Good to see you on here, man. How many skis did I catch this year? It was a really, really it's a really, really tough start to the year for me. Well, actually, it was, I had a really bad lull in about, like, July-ish. So I actually caught two all before I even muskie season started. I was just, like, bass fishing and stuff, and I got, like, probably a 33 and, like, maybe a 36 to start off my year, and then I had a just really, really tough section where I think I caught like two more from like July through like I think it was September before I caught another one. But then all throughout September and October was just after Labor Day weekend into about the second weekend of October. I think I got like I got quite a few throughout that period, and overall, I ended up with 11 muskies throughout the year. So that was my total, and yeah, it was I could have caught a lot more muskies, but I was struggling to keep them hooked. There was a good period where like every single time I went out, I was just hooking or seeing muskie after muskie, but I just couldn't get them in for whatever reason. It was on they were really going on the rubber baits this year, but you know, I just couldn't keep them hooked most of the time, but luckily I was able to actually during the tournament videos that you guys will see, I was able to kind of I was able to make it count. What was the strategy during the tournament? This is for everyone who's watching. Okay, yeah. So for those of you who don't know, me and Jacob fished a tournament this year. It was like the first weekend of October. You guys can see the videos. So basically, I'll kind of go through the strategies, what we were doing to put fish in the boat. So basically, it was mainly a rubber jerkbait bite. And so basically all we did is we found about anywhere from 10 to 20 feet of water with weeds, typically around like 12 to 15. But anywhere where we could find good green weeds, we'd pretty much either throw bulldogs. Jacob threw an X-Toad a lot through the tournament, and he got like 31 and a half or something. Sadly, it didn't count for the tournament, but yeah, he got that little fish. But then I got a 37 and a half on a Magnum Bulldog, and then Then at the last like 20 minutes of the tournament or something, I got like I can't remember if it was 36 or 36 and a half, or I don't know. I don't know exactly. I'm pretty sure it was 36 on a like perch colored 10-inch perch colored Suic. Fish and Create says he's going to be posting a new lure making YouTube video tomorrow. For those of you who have not seen Fish and Create's channel, he is an insanely talented lure maker, so make sure to go check his channel out. It's absolutely unbelievable what he can do with just taking a piece of wood and turning it into something that can catch fish. So make sure to go check him out. He's got a pretty decent program going over there. He's got like I think 1,000. What do you got? Like 1,100 subscribers or something. He's doing good. So you're welcome, Fish and Create. I love your videos, man. So yeah, good luck to you going. I I don't want to be rude, but to be perfectly honest, I don't know his name. What is his name, Fish and Create? Do you know? Are you okay with sharing your name? I would also like to point out the fact that the last fish. Yeah, okay, so this is kind of a random off-topic thing, but just what Jacob commented there. The last fish that I caught during the tournament was on his rod and reel and his bait. So, yeah, that was 100%. I pretty much 100% owe that one to Jacob. I wouldn't have probably caught that fish if it weren't for him. So, thanks, Jacob, for letting me use your rod and netting my fish for me. So, yeah, yeah, hopefully we'll be able to catch some more fish at some point next summer, man. Anybody else got any thoughts, questions, concerns, snide remarks, anything? Oh, we've been on here for a while. We've already been on this for 18 minutes, so it's been fun to talk to you guys. Just see how everybody's doing. Just like I said again, if you haven't already, make sure if you have some friends that are into fishing, the outdoors and stuff, have them send them a link to this or something, and they can hop on and watch. Okay, Jacob's saying, so actually during the tournament, I told him, don't bring Suics because they won't work and we won't catch fish on them. So then, of course, last day of the tournament, I'm sick of throwing rubber and still wanted to do something to be productive with the fish. So being that we were on a bite of working jerk baits and rubber baits through the weeds, I said, all right, screw it. I'm going to throw a Suic. And threw the Suic all morning. Actually missed like a 36, 37-inch fish right away, probably in the first hour of the morning. Then threw that bait the whole morning, and then finally last 20 minutes, I caught that 36, and then actually good old Eli was right next to us, so he came over and he actually verified our fish for us. So Eli, I don't believe you're watching this, but thanks for that. So yeah, little shout out to Eli. But yeah. And you caught another fish on... Yeah, actually, the very next week, I caught another fish on a Suic. And, any luck deer hunting this year? I actually don't deer hunt. But, I kind of wish I did with how bored I am right now. This time of year is rough. I mean, honestly, I don't personally... I personally never been deer hunting, but, Jacob says that deer movement is down to 0 for him, but I don't know. The deer are certainly, yeah, I I really know nothing about deer hunting, honestly. I'm just a Danny says deer movement's pretty high in his area, which in terms of the deer like moving around and walking on the roads and stuff, that movement is very high, being that like just a couple days ago we almost hit like a really nice buck. So, yeah, in that regard, the deer movement is very, very high. So, yeah, it's different areas of the state, man, you know. How about fishing or Fish and Create? Do you deer hunt, and if you do, any luck? We'll see if you I believe my parents are watching this live stream right now and laughing hysterically downstairs. So, anybody else got any questions, thoughts, concerns, all that good stuff? Let's see here. Anybody else? Anybody catch any big fish this year? Oh, yep. Fish and Create got a nice buck with his bow. Nice. Yeah, that's a nice. Good to hear. Somebody's getting something done. I may be able to do a collab with you deer hunting. Yeah, I'd definitely love to do some kind of collab or something and do some deer hunting at some point. I mean, I have my hunter safety license, so I don't necessarily know what it takes. Don't you just pretty much have to get some tags and, somewhere to hunt and stuff, and then you can kind of go do it? I don't know if that's correct or not. I definitely have to do some research before I could do that. But yeah, I'd be interested in deer hunting or something at some point. So yeah. So Danny, you get any fishing done this year necessarily, or? Me and my friend started a channel, so we should come. Yeah, for sure, Danny. If you ever want to come up, I think we might be planning on getting together sometime in December. So we'll definitely have to hook. You'll have to come up here, and we'll do some ice fishing, man. It's should be good. Grouse are really fun to hunt. I've never deer hunted, but I've hunted for like. No, I haven't hunted for grouse actually. I've been with on like kind of a grouse hunt. I don't even know if you could really consider it because all we did was drive around looking for grouse. But I've been duck hunting before. That's fun. And squirrel hunting. Squirrel hunting's fun. Only ever done it a couple times, but it's pretty fun. One of the times was actually with Danny. Shot 5 this year. Cool. Yeah, it seems fun for sure, I guess I always I've been a bigger fisherman than a hunter for sure, but I definitely have a lot of friends who are big hunters and stuff, so it's always cool to. I really think pretty much anything in the outdoors is pretty fun generally, in my opinion, but yeah. So what's planned for early season muskies? What baits, water temps, what are you looking for? Okay, for early season muskie stuff, basically what I'm going to do is find the warmest water with the most cover. So for those of you who don't know what cover is like weeds, like fallen trees, just a place for the fish to hide. So what I'm going to do is just, whether it's, timber weeds, whatever. I'm just going to try to find the warmest water that has, you know, trees, weeds. That's pretty much what I'm going to search out for. Water temp wise, it'll kind of be different depending on what lake you go to, but preferably I would stick to a smaller lake or a lake that has some like shallow bays and stuff that'll warm up really quick, because that's the thing. In that early season, you're just looking for the absolute warmest water that you can find. I mean, really, preferably anything over like 58 is the stuff that you're going to want to be keying in on. But I've had openers where there's 54-degree temps, and it's those years where they're cold can be really, really tough. But basically what I would, for opener and stuff, my game plan is to just go to a really good action lake, not mess around with the trophy stuff. Just basically during the early season, I just want to go catch a muskie. It doesn't matter if it's, just a little 30-incher or if it's, a 50-incher. I'm kind of more going for numbers in the early season. Then once we get more into mid-June, then I'm going to transition into more of like the open water bite targeting bait, suspended bait fish and stuff with big rubber baits. Danny says, do you fish at night much? I don't really anymore, but back when I lived a little bit further south, I definitely used to night fish a lot, and there's no saying that I shouldn't be night fishing now. It's just more of a thing. My dad doesn't really like staying out till like 1 a.m. in a boat, so that's the reason I don't night fish anymore. I have some really good night fishing lakes close to me. Muskies spawn around 55, so you're looking for a post-spawn situation. Yes, I am. Preferably, I want as far past post-spawn as possible. I mean, that's just what I'm going for. Typically, I mean, the thing is, the muskies, well, it really depends. So, if the lake has really started to get into that like 60+ degree range, what I would say that you should actually do is move out to open water. Because what a lot of really big muskies do during like the early spring stuff is basically as soon as the fish as soon as that water starts to get a little bit warmer, what they're going to do is they're going to go out and roam open water looking for big meals. That's the thing, is everybody thinks about like small baits in the spring, and sure, small baits in the spring, that works really well if you're fishing in, 6 to 10 feet of water, but or less. But what I like to do is once that water gets a little bit over about 60 to 62 degrees, is just move out. I'll fish in 80, 90 feet of water. Just wherever. What I do is I just look at the graph and just kind of find, typically the fish will be, the bait fish and stuff will be relating to like a drop off or something like that, or just smack dab out in the middle of the lake, and just find the bait fish, and preferably it'll be really nice for that if they're like, suspended up high. You don't really want to be fishing bait fish that are 30, 40 feet down, because, it's kind of bad for the muskies to like be pulling them up that fast and that far. So typically what I'm going to do is if you can find bait fish that are about 15 feet or less down, then it is going to be absolute fury for muskies. So what I like to do in those kinds of situations is throw like Poseidons and like deep diving crankbaits. Fish and Create says I'm a big fan of bass fishing, and I really like or he bought like a swim bait or something. And Danny just said any new ice fishing gear. No new ice fishing gear for me. I pretty much have all the stuff that I need for most of my ice fishing applications. Obviously, within about the next probably couple days here, I'm going to be spooling new line on the tip ups and replacing the leaders and the hooks and all that stuff. Just getting everything back in order to get ready, bring the ice shack out. And am I going to get a fish finder? I'm probably not, just for the fact that I don't really jig for panfish all that often, and I obviously, it does make it a lot nicer to have that if you're jigging for panfish, but personally, I just like to have, I, you know, I, I just am, I'm not quite big enough into ice fishing to really spend some serious money on that. Hola, soy Dora. Okay. Hola, Dora. What is my biggest fish through the ice? My biggest fish through the ice is a 35-inch northern. We have a Helix 7 on our boat, and it's very nice. Yeah, Helix 7s are really nice. We have a Helix 5 on our boat, and that's what I use for my stuff. Once I get a fish finder, you'll never go back to traditional. Yeah, probably not. I mean, I've used like Vexilars and all that stuff, and I absolutely love them. But it's just I don't really quite do enough serious pan fishing to really, or really any kind of jigging for that matter. So if I did, I would definitely be into it, and I really probably should just get a Vexilar or something to do that kind of stuff with. I think that'd be a wise idea, most likely. How many subs do you have to or need to be monetized? I think it's 1,000. I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, I'm really nowhere near that mark. Good old Fish and Create. I'm pretty sure he's there to where he could be if he isn't monetized. I'm not 100% sure on that, but yeah, it's 1,000 subs, and I don't know exactly how how much you get paid works, but I know it takes quite a bit. 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of public hours of watch time. I don't know what my watch time is. I'm pretty sure. I think I have like 1,000 hours of watch time or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. But, yeah, I have 186 subscribers, so I'm really nowhere close to that. That's 4,000 hours in 1 year. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's not a very easy job to get done, I guess. I don't know how that really works, but, yeah. Oh. Yep. 400 hours of watch, or I keep saying 400. Focus on subscribers first, yeah. That's important, yeah. I mean, obviously for Fish and Create, you got 1,000 subscribers, so do you have any plans to get more subs? Yes, I do have plans to get more subs. Obviously, I'd like to continue to grow the channel as much as I can, and whenever it happens, my goal is to do a 500 subscriber giveaway. I don't think we're too close to I don't think we're going to be getting to 500 subscribers really anytime soon, but who knows? Oh, Jacob is working on his tournament videos. So, make sure to go watch his tournament videos. Obviously, my versions of the tournament videos are out right now, but Jacob is currently working on that, so make sure to go stop over by Jacob's channel. He's a little bit more professional than I am, so yeah, go check him out if you're not into really weird stuff like I do over here. Yeah, anybody got any more questions or anything? I'm busy as all get out. They come when they come, yeah. I mean, Jacob is a busy man. I understand that. I've been really, really busy lately, too. So that's the reason that you guys probably haven't, my goal is to, the biggest thing with growing a YouTube channel is making videos constantly, definitely. So that is the reason that, I am going to, my goal is lately, I've been trying to, like, maybe post a video a day, so, or, like, a YouTube short, like, a day or something, but, huh? Do I like wasps? I'm gonna go with no, I don't like wasps. They sting me. I don't know what that question means. That's also... Do I like wasps? Who is Jort? I'm gonna say no, I don't like wasps. Shorts can get you a lot of subs, and that's the reason... I don't know who Jort is. Do I like hornets? Also no. I really don't like hornets. That's the reason that you pass me in subscribers, because I post so much more. Yeah, that is probably the reason, because if it was... It's definitely not for quality of videos, because Jacob's got me beat on that department. What about moths? I don't know. I don't really mind moths. They're pretty cool. So yes, I like moths. Me? I am Jort. Okay. Is that Jack? Jack, are you Jort? Jack Jort. Jack Jort. Jack Jort. Jack Jort. Yes, what the frick is a pretty good way of explaining what is going on right now. I am Grut. I'm assuming you mean I am Groot, but, yeah. Grut works too. I'm just trying to post vids. Yeah, that's pretty much the way to get subscribers from what I've learned. Groot. Yes, Groot. Yeah. Hey. I still don't know who Jort is. I know most likely Jort is someone I know, but I don't know specifically who. I think I have an idea, but I'm not entirely sure. Jack. It probably is Jack. I don't know how Danny knows who Jack Wagon Driver? I don't know who that is. Yeah, this has been a fun live stream, guys. So thank you for hopping on here. Been having a lot of fun. Jack Wagner. I don't think it's Jack Wagner. Unless it is. Yeah, I'm thinking, I think I know a Jack that it might be. LOL. Yeah. Has Jort left us? I do not see Jort on here. Hi, who's Country Girl? Ha 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 ha. Okay, my dad is also watching. How much walleye fishing do you plan to do this year? I guess, none. I guess, I'm not entirely sure because I've rarely been ice fishing for walleyes or anything, but every time I've been walleye fishing, it's been fun. Yes, you are still there, Jort. How's it going, dude? Or dudette, whatever. Okay, we get it. Yeah. But, yeah, walleye fishing through the ice is pretty fun. I don't do it very often at all, but, every time I've done it, I've enjoyed it, I guess. But, yeah. Who else? Anybody ever been ice fishing for muskies? It's illegal in northern Wisconsin, but I know it's legal in southern Wisconsin. Take that as a no. Okay, yep, somebody said no, so I'm assuming being that there's only 4 people watching right now, that's probably a no for everybody. Yeah. Anybody else got any questions or anything right now? Danny just said yeah, no, so. Okay, that doesn't really answer much of my questions. But, within a couple minutes here, I think I'm going to hop off, probably in about 2 or 3 minutes. So, if anybody's got any more questions, just, questions, comments, just even if you want to just say weird stuff like, surprised we haven't really, nobody's really said anything about Ohio tonight, or that much of anything with that. Oh, see you, Danny. Nice talking to you. Yeah, not much to do with Ohio, I guess, but, okay, there Danny just said Ohio, so, yeah. Did your channel get deleted? No. Okay, bye, everybody who's leaving. Yep, people are just saying Ohio and stuff. Has anybody in the chat ever been to Ohio before? I have not been to Ohio. I do want to go to Ohio. That's actually one of my plans is next year. I want to go to Ohio. Yeah, I have never been to Ohio. But there is muskies in Ohio, so maybe I should go there and hang out with all the weird people and muskie fish with them. Can you send me your hat can footage when I from when I caught it during the tournament? Yes, I will. I will send you that, Jacob. I will never go there. Yeah, Ohio. Somebody's been to Ohio. Yeah, it's an interesting place. Lots of odd people there. But that it seems like a place I would fit in well with. Ohio is interesting. Jacob, you've been to Ohio, right? Is that where you do like your finals and stuff for trap? Crackhead paradise. Yeah. Yes, Jacob has been there. So Jacob has hung out with all the crackheads every year. So yeah, nationals is it does sound fun to be doing the trap stuff. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. I'm gonna have to do more Ohio stuff. They're fun, yeah. I should do more of that kind of stuff. Anybody who has any weird Ohio video ideas, make sure to go comment them on my last video. Anybody who has any video ideas really at all, make sure to comment them on my last video. I'm going to hop off pretty much any minute here. So, anybody have anything else to say? No more Ohio. Well, anyways, thanks for everybody hopping on here. I'm gonna leave, so, thanks for everything, guys. Bye.